So when we last left off, Liv had a tough decision to make about saving her brother.
Yeah. We only go back to shoot season 2 in a week and a half, and so I have been like hovering. I literally went down to the writer's room and like sniffed around to try to get as much of the next season as I can. They won't even tell me a lot of what's going to happen. I've got a couple of ideas, and I do know what happens in regards to that, but I think people are going to have to wait and see. That's a definite cliffhanger that we want you guys to enjoy where we go with that.
So are we picking up right where we left off, or a time jump?
I think there will be a little bit of time that's passed, not a substantial amount, but it's not like a direct cut.
Was there a moment during the last season when you read the script and you go, I have to do what?
Yes, every time I got a script, basically, it was like, okay, great, this episode. I mean, the one that actually threw me the most was the gaming, because just the amount of dialogue that I had to cover about, like, talking about technicalities with, like, what is it called? Role player, when you're the guy, like, in the
First person.
First person, yeah. So I didn't know anything, so that was a little bit of a baptism by fire, but kind of each episode there's something like that, and that is the stuff that I do know about this season. Is they've started to tell me a couple of the brains that I need to prepare for, so I'm getting my guitar back out and doing a few things like that. So there's definitely always a bit of a twist, but it's also the best part about this job for me is like just that variety.
What's been your favorite one to kind of take on, the characteristics to take on?
I was really surprised. I really enjoyed the reporter, and like just because it was such a departure from Liv, I felt like there was something the alcoholic. We haven't seen that sort of side of Liv where it's like she really flips out and is one person during the day and in the evening, is dealing with something pretty severe. But I had a lot of fun with that one. I thought it was interesting and kind of a very complex brain to take on. Yeah.
So, what would you say? Why should people watch iZombie?
Because you get in your lead character, you get such a number of different characters. I feel like we get a chance to meet and explore all of these different avenues, and it's got a little bit of something for everyone. Hopefully, they find it funny. We feel like it's a pretty funny show, and it's got a good amount of suspense and adventure.
Can you talk at all about what the Major and Liv relationship is going to be like now that he knows?
It feels a bit like Ross and Rachel, doesn't it? It's like, just almost a could be. Now that he knows, obviously the landscape has changed completely. I'm not entirely sure where they're planning on taking that yet, but I do think, Liv in season 1 was able to explore a relationship with a zombie, and that's sort of shifted the ground a little bit. It wasn't like Major is the one and only now for her, but obviously she's not over him too, so I'm curious as much as you are to see what they do with that.
And then so we saw that Peyton found out about Liv, and that was tough because she then left and we didn't see her in the finale. So is she coming back pretty soon in the second season?
She's definitely coming back. I don't think we see her immediately, but it's pretty heartbreaking. I mean, the thing that Liv has feared the most is these people finding out and abandoning her, and Peyton has done that. And it's also understandable. It's like, self-preservation kicks in. But I think, when that's your best friend and you've gone through so much together and you've already had to end a relationship and various things have been huge costs for Liv, I think it's pretty heartbreaking that her roommate and best friend, the person she's always been able to go to, is no longer there. So hopefully that's something that Peyton's going to come around to or able to make sense of.
What about Clive? Is he going to be finding out? Now he seems to be the only person left that you haven't told.
I know. He's so funny to watch not know. I don't want him to ever find out because I just love the humour in him and him just constantly being puzzled by Liv. I don't know how he makes sense of her at all. I mean, he must just think she's completely manic and insane. But they enjoy each other a lot too, and I love the camaraderie that they have in that friendship. I think it's a lot of fun, and so far I'm wanting to find out about Clyde's love stories, his romance. I want to know. We don't know enough about him and his own life, so hopefully that's something I think they're going to explore a little bit in this season.